Assalamualaikum and good morning to our lecturer and fellow friends. Today we will do present our mini project titled Conference Survey System using JSP and MySQL. So my name is Haris Irfan Behir Safrin. My matrix number 01DT23F 1042 and my partner is Kesavan Surati Kesavan 01DT23F 1175. So the system is developed to collect their feedback from participants after attending a conference to help organizer evaluate the qualities of session, a speaker, and overall satisfaction. So next, go to database. Now I will explain about the database design. So we created a database called ServerDB. So inside the database, we create a table which is the conference survey. So the table store all survey data submitted by users, and the attribute field included such as like ID, participant name, participant email, organization, session attended, speaker rating, content rating, satisfaction rating, and suggestion. So what means the table R? For ID, this is a primary key used to uniquely identify each record. Untuk participant name, store the name user, participant email, store the email, organization show where the participant is from, session attended, which session they are joined, and speaker rating, rating for speaker, content rating, rating for content, satisfaction rating, overall satisfaction, and suggestion is a feedback and improvement, complaint suggestion. The primary key is ID, which is to be ensured that every data enter in as a unique and can be easily managed. And this structured database boleh tolong store and retrieve survey data efficiently. So next, go to system flow, which is data entry index.jsp. I will explain the system flow starting which is the index.php. So this is its main interface where a user fill in the survey form. Such as like HTML structure, we use the form tag with the method post. We choose the post instead of get cause that's more secure, and the data is not visible in URL, and it's look to more real world application. So inside the form, we include the input field like email name, organization, session attended, which is the drop menu, ratings 1 to 5, suggestion kami letak text area, and so such as like CSS with styling for design part. We use interface more for user friendly. We use background color and box sizing, and from we put a center to improve readability and user experience. So for input validation, we implemented using HTML5. So such like required to ensure user must fill in the field, type it type was to email, ensure to valid email format, and min 1 max 5 to restrict the rating value. So this is prevent to invalid data, and also dikenal sebagai garbage in or garbage out. Benda tu pastikan only one correct data is stored in database. Okay. As the right side, you can see the actual interface of the form. User need to enter their personal details, select the session they attended, giving ratings, provide suggestion, and click submit button. And after submission, data will process and store in the database. So for our next part, I pass to Kesa for next explanation.
Hello everyone, I'm Kesa Kesan. My ID is 01DDT23F1175. So, as you see the index.jsp, which is the user interface, now we move on to the next system flow, which is processing and also authentication. For that, we did the new JSP, which calls submit survey. In this In this file, the input that user input user filling up in this form will be submitted and transferred to the next page, which is submission successful. So in this submit survey.jsp is the logic and security. So this is like the engine room. So it sits between the user and also the database. So in here we used authentication, which is like the gatekeeper. So which is the Java if email equals to null, email contains at name string is empty. So these blocks acts as your uh, in authentication. So it checks if the user is like actual. So it's like this blocks act like a authentication method. So and then the JDBC connection between the database. So the JDBC connection, we used a class.forName org Apache Derby JDBC.client driver. So this loads the driver that allows Java to speak to the Apache Derby. So it's like the driver manager get connection, and the driver manager get connection. It will open the physical pipe to our database. And then we used prepare statement like a gut. It's instead of using the regular statements, we use prepared statement. So this is like a critical for critical for security, because it treats user input as data only, so never as executable code. So effectively it will stop the SQL injection when it attacks. And then ps dot execute update. So this one prints the data back to the user to confirm what was saved. So this is how the system flow of processing and authentication, which is submit survey.jsp, will work. As you can see the code, the table we created for the output, and how the submission will be printed out. And we also have the view all data 30 plus records, which is the next system flow. When when the we click that button, the all data that the user input will be printed out in the next page. So as I will show you the next one. So this is the next system flow, which is output and verification. So for this we created view service.jsp. So in this view service.jsp, uh, view okay, so view service is like the reporter. It's like a data reporter, and it is like a admin dashboard. So it proves that our system will works very clearly. So the query we used is select from conference survey, order by ID. So it will order by ID of the users. So it will the order by ID description shows the newest submission or at the top. So which is better for a real-time demo in this system. And we also use a loop, which is yrs.next. So the while loop will tells the Java query, as long as there are rows in the database, keep creating the table rows, the which is the tr. So it will keep creating the table rows, and that's how we displays all the 30 plus records automatically without hard coding each one. So and then the resources management. So we use close at the end. So it is to prevent memory leaks and keep the database server well progressed, and it's like keeping it healthy. And then as you know, the database is like a permanent storage. So this is how all works. um, so as you can see, this is how the output will be, and this is how we created the table and all. Now I will show you a demo of our output. So the first page will be the form, and user will fill up this form. and then hit the submit button. After they hit the submit button, their output will be print out in the next page, which is submission successful. And then the view all data 30 plus record. In here we'll have the database records, and the admin can see the all the datas, more than 30 plus datas in our system. And then back to form. So that's it. So that's all from me. Thank you so much.